Okay, in this video we're going to remind you how to convert decimals like 0.5 into a fraction like a half. Now you should all remember that 0.5 is the same as a half, but I'm going to show you a method that you can use to convert any decimal of this form. So let's start. Well, let's write 0.5 over 1. Now 0.5 over 1, kind of a fraction, but it's still got a decimal in the numerator, the top number. And remember that any number divided by 1 is that number we started with. So 0.5 divided by 1 is 0.5. We haven't changed the size of the fraction and the decimal. It's just still 0.5. But how could we get rid of the decimal in the numerator? Well, we could times by 10. And that would have the effect of either moving the numbers to the left or the decimal point to the right. And you were left with 5. But to keep this number the same, we have to also multiply the denominator by 10. So 1 times by 10 is 10. So now we've changed it to a fraction. And the last step we have to do is see if it cancels. Well, we can divide both 5 and 10 by 5. 5 is going to 5 once, 5 goes into 10 twice. So we've got the answer 1/2. Okay, as expected. And this method works for all fractions. 0.41 for instance. 0.41 over 1. I've now got to move the numbers to the left by 2 places, or the decimal point to the right by 2 places. So we've got to times by 100 this time. And we get 41. We've also got to multiply the denominator by the same amount, and we're left with 41 over 100. And we look to see if it cancels, and in this case it does. It's a really quick way to convert simple decimals, terminating decimals, to fractions. If you want to know how to convert decimals that recur, like 0.3, then there's a separate video for that. Please watch that one. If you need any more help on this type of question, then please come and see one of us or watch the video again.